Hello everyone, my name is Chris Koguma, and I'm doing today Doki Doki 7. Yeah. I just wanted to play Doki Doki. So warning. I'm not an easily disturbed child. Natsuki or say Ori. This is a good poem, C.K.G. Are you sure it's first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of person who would be writing poems in their spare time. I guess you're right. But that's not what impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. To mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in a club room. Well, of course. Oh, wait. This would probably be a fairly good idea if I was smart. Just point it at the text. You don't need to see the face. Aha! Look at my failed safe. Now I won't get docked. That's my fail safe. I just moved my my info so I won't get docked. Dock myself. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, C.K.G. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. Oh, sorry. Yes, I follow Granny on Twitter. Okay. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! I'm not gonna go full on weeb, okay? Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh! Yeah. 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 Okay, let's read this. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, that makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. But it wasn't for you. I couldn't fall asleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori, your poem wasn't good as Yuri's or Monica's. You're mediocre. I want breakfast. Sayori, it's just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. And answer just a little bit to her yes or no question. Okay. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. Or how should I put it? Sounds like you. Really? Yeah, especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. Let's skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Okay, from now on, okay? I'm gonna be hailing to my word. Every time I have to do an absurd anime girl noise, okay? Every time, you at least, okay, if you're watching this post or whatever, then you at least have to tell one person to sub, okay? Don't bind me to my word. Well, bind me to my word. I'm trusting you, like Sayori's poem, okay? No, I clicked out. Nothing to say. So much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, you're totally right, Sayori. Monica is the best. But next time I won't forget. And now I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. C.K.G, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Ah. No. What? I mean, Nani? Harsh? Well, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort into this. This is why I left you for last, Natsuki. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyways. I tell you want to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each our own, I guess. Anyways, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. This is a waste of pixels right here. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Natsuki! You say you put effort. Such a hypocrite, not. How do I continue? Did my mouse break? What? Oh. Oh. Wait. I'm at 8%. Jesus. That's a portable charger right here. That do anything? Apparently it doesn't. with me, and you'll see how stupid I can truly be. Let's plug into my camera. Hi, how are you? Right. It's not bug out. And as soon as it was adjusting, hey, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. See? Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But I can't read fast, I swear to God. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more I almost said weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling. Natsuki, you aren't Shakespeare. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care about how old everyone is. Aha. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take her away from that. Natsuki, you're the exact age as everybody else in the club. You're 18. So is Monica, Yuri, and Sayori. What are you talking about age? Everybody's the same age. Our character's probably the same age. What are you talking about? Guess that's everyone. Let's glance around the room. That was a little more stress than I anticipated. It is everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if just being nice, there is no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. You could have just said sigh. You didn't have to say I sigh with my little eye. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes glance over at Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their retrospective poems. Oh, what? I know Natsuki was supposed to be, short, but how tall is she? I expect Yuri to be maybe, 5'8". 5'8", okay? But, that would make Natsuki, 4 feet while we're in high school? What? I know kids that are taller than Natsuki. What? A height difference. What? You're all the same age. What? As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
That's an oxymoron. You can't. That's moron. That's an oxymoron. You can't smile sadly. That's like frowning happily. What's with this language? Huh? Wait. Sorry. Say something? Oh, it's nothing. That's key. This missiles. This is what happens. Returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is... Oh, it's the C word. The C word. No, I don't want to do it. Cute. Oh, I think that's the direction. Okay, did she get taller? She's flipping off the top of the frame. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out as nice at all. Damn, Natsuki's savage, boy. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for a suggestion and didn't ask somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And C.K.G did too. So based on that, I would gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh, I'm getting my cringe powder. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time extravagantly blah 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 blah. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon. Soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And uppercase N, lowercase n. And C.K.G liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. This game without the music is kind of creepy. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were... So invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Sari stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that C.K.G appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the... Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't want you fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me. Oh, I'm sweating like a pig. I'm not sure if that's weeb cringe, anime cringe, or nervous. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. C.K.G, she's just making me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate a simple writing style, more effective. This is a literature club, not a debate club. Monica, can you please step in? Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted with no reason? The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, C.K.G. Wait, there's no reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. There's only way to convey complex feelings and most effectively. Avoiding them is unnecessary. Limiting yourself is a waste. You understand that, right, C.K.G.? I'd rather be transparent. Well, not in Yuri. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? I have an answer. Cupcakes. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So of course, who's it gonna be? Help me, Sayori. Yuri or Natsuki? Well, because Natsuki is complaining of complete and utter, just being a jerk, Natsuki. Stop. You're just being a jerk. You're just hurting people's feelings at this point. There's no reason. You could have had a civil debate. Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. That's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined somebody's writing style is, there's no putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. Yeah, Natsuki is clearly in the wrong here. This isn't a battle of opinions. This is just a battle of somebody being a complete and utter jerk. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Yeah. So if I said I wanted to be transparent, no. Natsuki, you're clearly in the wrong here. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. And it was her that... Thank you, Monaco, for stepping in. I can't defuse this bomb. I need a bomb squad. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Didn't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at the point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it just helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash can. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in a attachment chair. You said that's not how you make a sound effect. You're supposed to have ellipses. Or not ellipses. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's a literature club and I barely know what to say. Is everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone have gotten frustrated about being treated like that?
You handled it as well as you could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, C.K.G. You're kind. I'm thankful to have you be a part of the club now. In fact, if I never joined the club, none of this would have happened. Because Natsuki kind of used me as a crutch. Even though your character doesn't really have much input. This game would have been 100 times better if you could choose what to say. But this game already took a bunch of time to make, so I'm not begging, and I'm not complaining. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, it's so simple, so, What thing Natsuki said? Well, never mind that. I'm just going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Thank God I can leave now. I've been in these shackles of books. What's our assignment, Monica? Lay it on me. I have to do at least some work. Wonder if this could have been avoided if I made my poem more. If I chose Natsuki first. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. So right. Well, mostly. C.K.G, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. But I'm a sane person. This entire place is filled with crazy people. Monica, please save me. Can you kick me out the club? Can you take me out the sign-up sheet? It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do something the same tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I didn't learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Luck at that, I can at least do a better job of impressing who I want to impress. Not to myself, my newfound determination. What is this? Undertale? What is this? 2016? C.K.G, are you ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Well, due to that, I will give you a little short commercial break. So refill your popcorn, go to the bathroom if you need to, and a little short intermission. How will I intermission this properly? I want to make a good intermission without it being like completely like bogus. Here. Just look at my YouTube channel. Like, can I click on my YouTube channel? Yeah. Here. Alright, guys, back. Don't know why I had my headphones on the entire time. Let's get back to Doki. Sayori, about what happened earlier. And what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Are you sure you want to say that, Sayori? Are you a woman of your word? You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Dislike them, sure, but it's like one of them, sure. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they'd make good friends with you. And this is phew. You know, C.K.G, you like that I spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone, don't know why I just clicked right, it makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's kill me. Dope spoilers. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? The only two people that make good waifus are Monica and Yuri. Let's just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Headphones, sleep, cry, unload. Bunny, marshmallow, scar. Disarray. Landscape, junkie. Nibble, mouse, heart. Breathe. Adventure. Promise. Wonderful. Thing. Fester, depression. What? Distance, nice. Frightening, infinite, yup. Childhood. Wait, everything is that's supposed to be like Yuri has a lot of darkness in her stories, and then when I try to choose deep and meaningful words, Sayori just comes up like, yeah, Sayori, I don't care about you or Natsuki. If I had the choice for Monica, Yuri wouldn't even be in the picture. Memory is awesome. Please play on customer. Comfortable. Yeah, pop. Massacre. Any of the girls besides Yuri don't. Another day passes. eternity really doesn't mean anything. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. I still feel as anxious as I did the first minute. Entering the club room, the unusual scene greets me. Hi, C.K.G. Yo, Theory. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I swear to God. My house only has 2 stories. Well, actually, that's 7 stories. Go down. Not actually, I don't know. My house only has 2 stories. How am I gonna jump? Roof, maybe? I don't know. I'm just still not used to you being in the club that all. Look at their fingers. You can't see it's so bright, but like, just looking at the artwork, every crinkle in the clothing, like everything is kind of goes there. Sayori, I'm not calling you beautiful. I'm just calling the art style beautiful. Who made this game? Like who's the person that came up with the idea? Like I know Toby Fox, Scott Hoppin. Yeah, you kind of know the developer of this game. Do you have a team? You probably don't care about. For a little reference, I'm just gonna quickly go into Doki Doki and see what's going on. For a little reference, I'm just gonna quickly. But here's the thing: no matter how. If I could shut this thing up, then I could probably hear what's going on. Yeah, okay, that's good. And it is forever. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, right? Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. I have no money. It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into her desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. It's obviously Japan, so 2 yen won't get you. Oh no, yen just bills. I don't know Japanese currency. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. You're glass. That's not fair. How did you even know? That it's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you wouldn't have to buy a snack before coming into the club room. What is this, Phoenix, right? So either you're not hungry and just want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money. So that would lead you. So I would lend you something. Objection! I totally messed that up because objection is supposed to be objecting a statement, not claiming a statement. You can tell how tired I am. It's like at 8 o'clock. And I haven't even slept. Well, 3 more days to the 4th of July, so there should be a 4th of July vlog, just like there were the other vlog. I don't want to get into it. Connor, yeah, ramen eating. That video didn't get much, even though I put vomit warning, so. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Isn't that Natsuki's trait? Isn't that movie Ron Weasley's trait? And so that only leaves the one option. If I had cyanide, I would. I mean, I have almonds, so maybe. I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Wow, I'm a savage. Yuri suddenly giggles. That's the first time Yuri has actually portrayed an emotion besides timid, my wording sucks. Timid, afraid, or anything that involves joy. I think she's a robot. Is she a robot? Perhaps. But hey, that's just a game theory. Matt Pack, can you get to start talking about physics and it's not about story? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in the book. Yuri, tell C.K.G to let me borrow some money. Number one, I always have my wallet at school. I always sell stuff and I always buy stuff. But I'm not giving you any money. Don't get me involved in something like this, Sayori. Well, Sayori, you got me involved without even knowing in your little scuffle with Natsuki. So you have to be involved because you dragged me in. Even though it was Natsuki using me as a crutch, you still mentioned me. So, besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Question. You still got me into what you did with Natsuki. Okay. You could have stayed transparent, but you decided to also use me as a weapon. I didn't mean that I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but I swear to God, this camera. But it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think about. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil in all of us, isn't there? A little bit more in me, but still. Don't let her fool you. Middle of the summer and there's still flies in my house. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing to the club before me. She even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for cupcakes. You have a good point. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Somebody just slapped you, Sayori? Kya? Oh no, I should have done like Kya. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto her desk. Ow! That was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it had a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Saori glanced around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Jesus Christ. Natsuki, when she smiles, looks like those dogs and like those bone commercials with like the human teeth. They look super weird. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, can you please leave the club room? I'm not getting in another four-way conversation about you and Yuri having a conversation about whose writing style is better. Petty. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. Calling her nice after what happened yesterday is kind of a big overstatement. I'm so happy. Saori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Saori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Saori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave that one to you? Fine. Still happy that you shared this with me. Oh! Can it be $1,000 just to get a rope? Saying that one, Sayori's here. Only true Doki Doki fans will understand that reference. Saori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez! I get it. I get it that people don't understand space. Look, time. My abuela. I get it! Cookie's still in her hand. Natsuki reaches over to nudge Saori off of her. Saori suddenly leans down and takes a bite on Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Saori trots away to safety. I expect that from Natsuki. Yuri and I laugh as well. Oh, I'm getting again flashbacks. I'm being on flashbacks. They really should have not had a storyline where Natsuki and Yuri are in the same room after they just had like a 90,000 word essay about writing cutetsies better. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Saori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Wait, Monica's the club leader. How can you not be in the club room? That's like everybody getting into the Oval Office. No way. Wait. The club can't operate without Monica. Well, it's mostly dysfunctional. Monica's just a glorified babysitter. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't heard anything from her being late today. Not me.
I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's the club leader. She does whatever she wants. How much battery life do we still have? 9, okay. And it's charging. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Don't think she's I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. And that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. You would be right. Wait. Monica doesn't seem like the type of person that would be dating. She's really more academic oriented. She barely has any dialogue in this entire series. Sorry I'm super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. And then never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. You have an entire club with 3 people in it. How can you forget 3 entire human beings to go study? Well, I mean, it kind of supports my claim over that she was more academic oriented. And Sayori, you've known Monica longer than I do, and you still claim that you still know her full personality? Gee. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell rang already. I must have just heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Mosquito, boy, get off me. But you just said you had study hall. I didn't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Please stop pressuring me. That's so cool! You shouldn't play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Being somebody that can draw a lot. Okay, I really just like these establishing shots where you have all the girls. I just kind of like the shots because they showcase everybody. Being somebody that can draw, I hate it when people badger me about somebody that can draw. I didn't say I was good at it. I hate people badgering me about my talents, though. So is that so? This music really gets irritating. But without the music, the game's really weird. In that case, I won't let you down, C.K.G. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been participating in a whole lot recently. And I'm scratching myself because I've been bit by like a million mosquitoes. And I really love the chance to share once ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? You missed Natsuki making a big deal out of... You basically missed cookies. You really want to miss cookies? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm really sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyways. Like I keep on saying, Monica's just a glorified babysitter at this point. I'm halfway sure that she just ignored the bell because she didn't want to deal with literally everybody. But the one person that's actually well behaved, and that's Yuri. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Yuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. It's been like 10 minutes. A cookie's not soup. Yuri is back in her work, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. This one. I was gonna make a really offensive joke. Hey, Yuri! Suddenly notice that Yuri's reading a different book than the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. My camera apparently didn't mean to interrupt, but still did. Yeah, this stream's really long. I just love playing Doki. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we get ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Like I still say, why tea? How do you make tea in a club room? Isn't that a fire hazard? My school has sinks. Science room, of course, has sinks, but actually no. My science room didn't even have club sinks. Club sink? They didn't even have a sink. What's the only? There was no sinks in my entire first through 9th period. Not at all. Thanks very much. You can notice how I kind of changed my mannerisms. I'm not saying I'm some high intellectual, pseudo intellectual, but just that's a nice touch because I'm not doing high pitched anime voices. I'm not paying $5 for some anime voice actor to do all this. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Gonna need a nice cup of energy drink because this stream's been going on for an hour and a half. Jeez. Not to mention for yourself, of course. Huh. When's the actual part where, I get to date one of these girls? It's implied. Or they don't explicitly say it. There's still nobody watching this stream, right? Nobody cares about Doki Doki anymore. That's the news. BBC, Doki Doki, that's the news? A mini rant. Why did the BBC start talking about Doki Doki now? That was a 2017 thing. Of course, mainstream media has a problem with anything related to the internet, smartphones, or people that aren't baby boomers, so. Geez, I would make a really good skeptic channel. Too bad I'm not a complete soulless idiot and make content that I want to make. It's not a diss to skeptic channels, okay? I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. That's it, the kind with water inside. And I was like, yeah, that's what a pitcher does. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Electric? Wouldn't that make more of a fire hazard? I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk. Speaking of which, teachers? What's even our homeroom teacher? Scratching my head. SMH. Scratching my head. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water. I can't speak today. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, she was moving really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Her movement really contrasts her speaking mannerism. No, I don't. Return. especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and mythologic. Yeah, that kind of supports my claim that she was like 5'8", maybe taller. Okay, I actually have to check the wiki. Should I check the wiki? I don't have a life anyways. I'm checking the wiki. Doki Doki wiki. Let's take a wild ride through the Doki Doki wiki page. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yuri. I don't care about a video player. Okay. Yuri. Age 18, 5'5". I was incredibly wrong. I was wrong by 6 inches. 6 inches. What is Wario? What is Game Theory Wario? But yeah, I was actually super wrong. I was wrong by 3 inches. Wario? What is Game Theory Wario? Shut up, me. No. Gee, should I just cut it here? Well, this thing is going on for an hour and I got no views and I don't have a life either. So, send the stream. Like this video, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.